What's up, YouTube? I have been in champ select or loading screen or whatever, out of game for like an hour now or so, or 40 minutes. I don't even know how long it's been. This is crazy. Anyways, this is a video where I want to talk about something very interesting, at least to me. And that is Stridebreaker versus Frozen Fist. If you think about it logically, if you're in Stridebreaker range, you're in R range, and if you're in R range, you're in Approach Velocity range. So with this setup, the only thing you gain from Stridebreaker is an initial fast slow, while losing damage, while being squishier, while having arguably decent stats, but so does Frozen Gauntlet, right? So in all reality, I think Stridebreaker is just hella overrated, like super overrated. This is a complete Stridebreaker game. And I will show you this game that going Frozen Fist is actually better into Stridebreaker games. In 90% of all cases, there's probably some cases where you're like, maybe I want to deal more damage, but even then, with Frozen Fist, the flexibility in builds, you can do so much shit, bro. You can do so much shit, man. You can deal more damage even if you go Frozen Fist, because then you can just go full Bruiser if you want to. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Hope I'm not gonna say this and then get absolutely shit on. I would say he started top. But he has full mana. He actually started bot side actually. Let's chill. Love the skin guy. I actually love the skin, look-wise. It's just a fatter dragon. Hold up, we need to turn off the music in a second, the in-game. I still have it enabled from last game. I'm gonna do it after the clear. Or when I walk from red side to blue side. Okay. I like to do W auto text in the jungle a lot. I just do both of them. I know a lot of people just skip the second W auto attack, but since I'm starting without the potion, I like to come out of the jungle with like full HP, or relatively close to that. Since crabs spawn so late, you kind of like, as Udyr, you kind of don't need to be on the map that early. Just so you have like a little bit of a faster clear, right? Usually not worth. And look, I probably made like God knows how much HP by just like getting my Ws. Wait for Q2. Gragas is gonna be here. Actually, he's probably gonna gank him. And he doesn't have wards. If he hits this Q, we can. Yeah, I kind of goofed it, I'm not gonna lie. He buried it though. I think, right? Also think about it, like this Gauntlet gives you the same slow on one target, right? But then like so much more like possibilities than Stridebreaker does, in my opinion. And also it doesn't like interfere with your gameplay. Sometimes you have Stridebreaker, you have to pay attention to when you use it, because you could cancel a potential fight winning auto attack. So not saying it's super high skill, but it's kind of just like high skill for like low rewards, if you think about it. Even the best player will fuck up a Stridebreaker proc every now and then. He's just gonna walk up, then I might do something. If he doesn't, then I'm just gonna copy. He's probably gonna back right now too. Perfect back for the Gauntlet bit is probably something like Pickaxe and Sheen. but that you can't force, right? That you can't guarantee. Could see him being here, I don't know. I usually do question mark pings if, like, I'm not sure. Yeah, there he is. Server 5. I would assume that they probably warded Dragon. Now, are they playing bot side or is it on the top side? Kind of important. I really want to fight this. Nah. They didn't know that I'm there, but I think they just guessed. Honestly, kind of sus play if Gragas decides to walk here. Doesn't seem like they know. Unless they Giga chats, of course. And they're just waiting for it to be low so they can punish me harder. If Vel'Koz is there, I don't care. I don't think when I have flash he can actually threaten me in a way where he would just kill me there straight up, you know. I have W too. Yeah. It's not even worth for him to ult. I don't know if Gragas is here. He isn't. Gragas should be bot side by now. It's paying for that. But think about how OP it is to have a jungler that actually understands pathing. Because, like, even though we don't have vision, I know that Gragas is bot side. I just know, logically speaking, he would have cleared his top side by now, and unless he is super cheesy and just stands in the bush top side for like half a minute, then he is probably bot side, where his camps are. We have to do a quick back after this, I assume. Maybe not. I'm down to try, if he's like stupid. Nah, he's already walking back. That's the spotted. If he walks up, we should. Should I? Well, that's a ward at least. Now I can just go back. Why did I cancel here? Honestly, because I have a feeling Gragas is gonna be here. I need to flash the barrel. Oh, he's not gonna get to do shit here. Zillion being here is an issue, obviously. Nice. Huge. We got plating, that's also a good point actually. We got plating, we got jungle camps, we got objectives, it's all actually good. The right placement. If you look at this, they are like heavy AP. So you could argue that maybe if you want to completely optimize your gameplay, which usually I think you can over-optimize gameplay too. I think you could go Stridebreaker here just because armor is not that effective. Just gonna get the first tower here. It's probably not that huge, but honestly, I don't know what the chances that I'm gonna get like, well, actually, they wouldn't have gotten the turret there, so I don't know if it's worth just for the actual tower gold, you know? That's like the question here. Ah, this is bad. Gragas should be there. I surely can't just come now. Does he see me? That answers this question, I guess. I think Ezreal is moving here. This is so scuffed. That is not scuffed. I thought he is old. Patience pays off, I guess. So in theory, right now you would have your Stridebreaker already. Like, you would have had it potentially last back, potentially. I don't think Dragon actually gets hidden anyways if you're in Bush. The only thing we can do here is... He actually lets me proc, but that's crazy. He let me proc PTA for some reason, I don't know why. I'm dead. Yeah, what's happening? I thought Jhin can do something with this stun. Yeah, so, in theory. And I think they are the same price, unless I'm completely mistaken. This is free? No. This is... Hold up. This is 3k gold flat? Really? Pause? No way, right? I actually have to Google now. What is 3-3? It is 3k. Well, never mind. So you're gonna get this item faster either way. You're gonna get it 300 gold faster. But you're still gonna have the pickaxe purchase advantage, which actually still means that you get it faster, I think. No, it actually doesn't. Never mind, my math is off. But you're gonna get it around the same time with pickaxe than you would Stridebreaker, which actually, if you think about it, is kind of nutty. It's probably just that. I actually killed myself by showing. He flashed. If Gragas is here, this is horrible. Silliness here. Pressure well used, I gotta say. Pressure fucking well used by Jax's flash. Do we have red buff? Can't quite see that. Definitely want to take the grab here, though I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I have to smite it, like I just don't get it sometimes, like, obviously you don't take grab there, right? Just ain't the free buffet, man. And just take my crab away. It's always nice for the shields. I think we're gonna go back and get Swifties. Swifties Backaroo, man. Swifties Backaroo into... I would just say Sterox Gauge again. Sterox Gauge, Stride, Shojin could be good here this game. And then Force of Nature. Something like that. We can also go Sterox Gauge, Force of Nature, but then our damage would be a little bit limited, which is okay. That was Daisy, I don't know. We can also just start the objective, I guess. Trigger it out, boost a little bit. I think they can't see it if it's behind this, actually. They can block off vision, if I remember correctly. Actually, let's see if we can cook something up there. Also, I'm a big green pet enjoyer now. Okay. Fair enough, Ezra, fair enough. I have flash. Kind of would have liked to kill with a flash, I'm not gonna lie. I have to get the crap, guys. I was already doing it. No Buckaroo, man. I'm sorry, but hitting the wrong guy. I think actually we had two Frozen Fist homies, so that doesn't even matter, I guess, who you hit. It's just perma CC into mediocre damage, but mediocre enough to kill you, especially if I get my ISO pop or whatnot. Also really good to use W2 with Frozen Fist, because 10% damage reduction, that means that your shield is taking 10% less damage. It makes your shield 10% tankier. On a real note. Like, it's actually really good. Sometimes I just walk up to a champion that I know I don't need Q2 for, or maybe I can't Q2 in that situation, and I legit just use my W2 just so the fight is more easy for me. And also it's kind of like a moral breaker if you see Udi walk up to you, pop a 400 HP shield and heal, while like just dealing damage to you, he doesn't take any damage. works usually kind of well against squishy champions. Saw him walk here, kind of makes me think that that was Kruggers, I guess. I wouldn't say we rushed this. We have 2 minutes to chill. Since games are longer now, I feel like flipping Nash is actually a mistake. If we get a kill, I'm down. But it's like kind of flippy because we are so ahead right now. We don't need to kill to win. So, you know what? I'm actually gonna be a little bit cocky here. Do I build into this first? Nah, okay, let's build into it now. It's okay. So Sterak's Gauge obviously gives us some tankiness. Chojin, really good if you need to close the gap to champions. You're always gonna get poked by these champions. And Chojin activates as soon as you lose any HP. It just peaks at 33%. As soon as you lose 1%, you already get movement speed. Which for Udi is a lot, right? Because you have so much movement speed already. I mean, this just goes to show, like, why would I ever go Stride Breaker here? Unless you want to make the argument, I don't want to build armor into all this magic damage. That I could get. Not sure. They might as well have this game. This is completely unplayable now. This is completely unplayable. I mean, Trundle is just completely destroying their base. Wait, there's just a lot of things speaking for Gauntlet and a lot of things speaking against building Stride Breaker instead of Gauntlet. Even in these games, I feel tankier having this item than I do if I had Stride Breaker. It's like an important point to make, right? Like, I feel genuinely tankier building an item that has only armor because of the functionality, because of how Udi interacts with Sheen procs, what the Sheen proc does, the 10% damage reduction, the health you get. And also one big note is usually squishy champions, the issue is that they have a lot of peel, right? That's why we got Phoenix. Frozen Gauntlet gives you slow and tenacity, slow resistance and tenacity as a mythic passive. So that is huge, bro. If you go Sterak's Gauge second item with a build like this, you are gonna have so much like slow resistance and tenacity if you pop your shield, which is gonna happen against poke champions. So you're just like pretty much like, especially with Swifties, like they can't touch you. They literally can't touch you. Anyways, guys, if you liked this video and this little commentary, I guess, give it a like. If you disliked, subscribe, and see you guys on the next video. Peace.